Hello everybody, this is Super Nintendo Mike here, and welcome to Magicite. To be honest, when I first saw this game, I was like, alright, it looks interesting. This game has been on Steam for almost a year. It came out in June of 2014, I believe. And it is pretty interesting. You can pick it up right now for $5. I'll probably get this video up the same day. And it is like a hybrid of Terraria and Minecraft with kind of a little bit of pixel piracy in it, except you're on land the whole time. There's no ocean. But it has some pretty interesting mechanics. It is somewhat of an RPG. That's what they promote it as, an RPG. But there isn't really that much story to it. So I haven't played a whole lot of this. I've played 3 hours. I have not beaten the game. I've gotten maybe halfway through. Yeah, about that. There's a total... In order to unlock partners, which I'll show in a second. For options, 1080p. This game is locked at 60 point something frames per second, which I wish you could increase that, but it never dips or increases. So that is a huge plus for those of you whose 60 hertz monitors, as I am using 144, which this is not deal breaking for me. But here are your options, not too much. When you first load the game, it is just like pixel piracy, where you have the options with OpenCL, which there are a bunch of indie games now that use this sort of format. Rust uses it. Other early access games use it. The Forest kind of uses it and such. They're all kind of running on the same engine. This engine seems to be like the pixel piracy one, whatever it's called. But the game looks gorgeous. You could upscale it if you really wanted to, but I'm not gonna bother. So you can look at your stats. It's also multiplayer, which is pretty cool. I haven't tried that yet. I probably would, because I think a couple of my friends would be willing to get this for $5. So here's your character creation menu. You have choice 3 different races. The peon is most basic. Then you have the noble, and then the orclops. Now the plus with the orclops is that you get a starting sword and pickaxe. I'm just going to choose the peon as a start. This video will be titled SNMike Plays. If you guys want me to continue it, please support it, like it, comment, just share it with people. And if it gets lots of support, I will turn this into a series. I'll hopefully get back to pixel piracy. I just want to throw this video out there. I want to try to throw out as many SNMike Plays videos as possible. You have 3 different variants. You unlock different variants and hats and races. Well, races I think depends on your playthroughs. Your companions are required through beating the game. So once you beat the game, you will get the ancient bot no matter what. Once you reach District 15, which I have reached District 7, I think, 7 or 8, you will get the Region Fairy, and then all the other ones are level 40, which, yeah, you can do that. You level up actually extremely quick. Whatever you kill in the game, you get experience, so it's good. I'll explain the different types of enemies once we get there and such. And also you can change your stats. This seems to be really balanced. So, but I want to increase that HP and attack. Dexterity is just your side swipe, so I think I'm just gonna... Let's see. Would you use Q and E to side dash, I meant. Alright, so hunger cap is doubled and plus 2 HP. I think the attack is good, HP is good, so let's create this character. So the soundtrack is pretty basic in this game. It's actually not too bad. I like it. So here's your inventory. You start off with random items. So if you hit L, or I actually bound it to C, just to make it easier for me, you can hold the 5, and then your inventory is a little small. I'm not entirely sure if you get backpacks in this game, but I do wish the inventory space was a little larger, because what I like to do in games like these is create extras like weapons, like extra swords, pickaxes, axes, That's what I typically do in Minecraft. I have them in my inventory, so then one breaks, I can immediately switch, but that's not necessarily a good idea to do in this game, because you run out of space quickly, and that is a big problem. So right there we have a spider. Destroyed a pig, we got some experience. The blue dots equal experience. There's a spider right there. And you get experience, as you can see in the top left. You get gold as well. Those are the yellow coins. You need gold to buy items. It is not necessary. You can probably get away with playing this game without spending any money. It's not a must, it's not a requirement, but it just helps to gain money. And also, at the end of each district, you have like a time limit of like 15 or so minutes before these giant one-eyed monsters come and they can one-shot you. So you don't really want to take your sweet time in these levels. You kind of want to rush a little bit. So if we go into our inventory, we have wood and sticks, and also we got a bow and a big potion, which I will get into that in a moment. So we split this wood, and if you shift click, you can craft. So we made wooden planks, and in order to make a sword, we have to combine one stick with one wooden plank. There's a sword hilt. Then, if you combine two wooden planks together, you make a wooden blade, and wooden blades can be used for anything. So let's, for example, two wooden sticks equals an axe, and then if you combine another stick with an axe handle, you have a pick handle. But for now we're gonna make a sword so we can attack enemies, as well as a pick so we can destroy this rock right here. So make sure when you're done crafting, you put all your items back together. Spider webs you can put together to make string. 2 string equals a net, and monster pelt equals refined cloth, which you use in the blacksmiths and such. Raw meat is used for increasing hunger, but you want to get coal so you can make better meat so you gain more hunger. So let's destroy this rock right here. Get some stone. 2 stone equals refined stone, I believe. We can ignore that tree up there because we have a good amount. So here's some enemies. We have slimes, and this beehive right here will trigger some bees. The pigs cannot hurt you. You can pretty much two-shot these guys. But don't hit the hives, whatever you do. Tons of meat. Kill these slimes, but it's always a good idea to take on enemies if you can. If you're in a situation where you can't just leave them, but if you can't attack enemies, do it, because leveling up is the most important thing in this game. It is crucial. Because once you go into a new district, like in between districts, you have this little shop area. You want to be like, every time you get there, you want to be 5 levels. So my goal for the end of this area is to get to level 5. Even though I'm not going to be continuing with this profile, if you guys want me to continue the series, then I will start a new profile. But as far as this profile, it's going to be standalone. You cannot save, I don't think, unless you have some sort of a code, but I'm not entirely sure how that works. I'll have to look it up. But it seems as though you have to play it through one shot, as far as it looks. Yet again, not entirely sure about that. Get some more wood. And at the end of the level, you want to collect as much wood as possible because you can sell each wood item for 1 gold. Now that bee cannot attack me. I believe in the earlier builds of this game, the bees could attack you. Let's just eat some meat. So that's what, so you poop if it's only raw, but it doesn't get you sick, which is good. Also, Q and E, you can do a little dash thing. There's a bee. Oh, I got hit, but it's okay. We're good. So you can get these pigs, more meat. It's always good. Let's see if we can craft anything. We have a bunch of stuff we can craft. More pelts. Ooh, a monster bone is actually really good. So there's a refined bone. refined leather, which is good. And then 2 stone is refined stone. 2 refined stones make a stone blade, which is more powerful than your wood sword. And also you make 2 refined bones, which I'm actually going to hang on to them for now because we don't need that powerful weapons at the moment. But the difference between refined bone and refined stone is just the durability. They do the same amount of damage, I believe. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it just has better durability. So there's a boar up there. He has a pretty good amount of health. Once we get, if I continue the game, I'll explain how the enemies alter in different districts because it's kind of cool how they did it. At first, I was thinking, oh, it's just pure laziness, but no, it's actually a really good game concept that they chose to do. So this is how you basically just dodge the boar. You just jump up, but make sure he doesn't go into a wall because he will ricochet and keep running. So just keep that in mind. Wooden sword, you should be able to take him out in 4 or 5 hits. And that is that. Eat 2 more. It's good to have double the hunger because you don't have to worry about it as much. I could use this potion. This is a large potion. You make potions by combining herbs. I'm just gonna drop this because I'm not a wizard. No point in holding that. So 2 potions put together makes a big potion which heals 5. So I'm actually going to heal 2 right now. I did not want to pick up that mushroom. So I'm going to heal 2 HP, put this back. Got some more monster bones. So we have 3 right now, which is good. Make some more of that so you can get some more inventory space. Don't really need the bow right now. And let's continue. Take on this boar. Yep, that's what happens when he ricochets. Becomes a problem. But even when you touch them, alright, so you have different skills. I'm gonna go with more power. So I believe you can use your skills by pressing like one of the action keys. Not entirely sure. I haven't really like used them that much. I think I've used them like once, but basically I thought they were just like little power-ups, but apparently they're little skills that you can use. Oh, I lost my axe, so let's just make a new one. These axes, I mean, I wouldn't recommend using anything other than wood to make them because they last a pretty good amount of time and it's kind of a waste of other materials. You want to use other materials for swords and maybe pickaxes, but oh, that's my sword that's gone. Why did I put it? Why did I move my sword? 20 out of. So each hit actually does like well, let me explain. As you can see, 18 out of 50. That isn't HP that you deal to them. That's how many smacks or hits you do onto an enemy. So it's a good thing it's not HP drained on them because that would be a big problem. But yet again, going back in the beginning of this video to the one-eyed monsters that chase you if you don't complete the level. I don't know exactly what time triggers them. You could probably look it up. If this series continues, I will explain that in more depth. But oh, stupid slime. But I think it's 15 minutes. I could be wrong, which could happen in a couple of minutes, unfortunately. So coal. So we're gonna make that. So make a net which you can use to catch fairies. Geez, man, running out of space. Let's drop that. Make some more refined cloth. Refined leather. So now, make a fire starter. which I wish they gave you more than that many slots. You can start a fire, which I believe yeah, you have to be right on it or else you'll eat them by mistake. So cooked meat restores 3 hunger and 50% chance to heal. Uh-oh, the things are here. So we have to go. We have to find the exit, which should be right nearby. Here it is. Hopefully they don't spawn on me right away. I want to get a little bit more experience. Alright, so we're level 6. I just want to show you the shops really quick. You can choose one of 3 doors. I think it's random. They'll bring you in different areas of the game. So we're safe in here. We have chickens. Be aware. You want to be careful in these chickens. If there are like 5 chickens, only kill a couple because 2 giant chickens can spawn and they have so much health that you're pretty much going to die from them. So just keep that in mind. So here are the shops. This first shop is a blacksmith. So if you have ingots, which we don't, but we could make some armor. So that increase it. That's actually pretty good. 1 HP and +2 attack. So that's the first one. You can also buy items. The second one, oh yeah, also you can kill villagers for money. So this guy we could probably kill. The second shop. Oh, I lost my sword. So if we use, we can make a couple of these. We can't make 3, so it's not worth it. Never mind. I want to get to the one where we can use refined cloth. There's another shop as well. Is there 3 shops? I thought there were 3. Talk to this guy. Here we go. Ah, you need more ingots, dang it. See, I thought you could just use refined cloths, but definitely make refined leathers, refined cloths, and stones. Because you get a lot of, you can get armor, increase your attack, and it's pretty good. It helps you a lot. So you can put your items here. The sell, if you have a lot, good way to make money. And I don't know exactly what the values are on each, but seems to be between like 1 and 5 depending on the item. So when you're all done, you go to the next area, which will be District 3, and then it'll be different levels in the game. I will explain why you see different enemies and such, how they move and whatever, if the series continues. So thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Super Nintendo Mike here. I hope you like Magicite. It's a pretty interesting game. I highly recommend you picking it up on Steam. It's $5. It's a pretty fun game. It is a tough game. I forgot to mention that. It is not easy. It's a lot easier if you play with friends, but man, it is not an easy game. It takes a lot of strategy, a lot of finger twitching on that keyboard. But aside from that, it is extremely fun. And for $5, it is definitely worth the investment. Even if I paid $10, I would still be pretty happy with this game, because I don't think it is worth more than that, because there's not really that much of a story to the game. So that has to cut away from the budget of $15 or $20. So thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Super Nintendo Mike here, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.